The press tour to Doctor Who is off to a bit of a rocky start. Talked recently about Ncuti Gatwa, the 15th Doctor heading into the 14th season of New Who. Well, it got off to a bit of a rough start with him lambasting white mediocrity, not being able to point to any examples about how Hollywood capitulates to mediocre white men, while meanwhile, black men need to be perfect. No, you can't really cite the source or anything like that, but Judy's not done with just incredibly great sound bites and interviews. Thank God. What he's saying out there on the stroll is going to be far more entertaining than what he's going to be doing as the Doctor. I guarantee it. So Doctor Who regenerates. Oh, really? How Ncuti Gatwa's historic casting, Russell T Davies' return, and the Disney Plus deal revolutionized the franchise. But I thought Disney wasn't supposed to. Disney wasn't going to do anything with Doctor Who. They were just simply going to distribute it. That's what they said. They weren't supposed to taint any of this stuff. And why are they using Millie Gibson in all of the marketing? Like, she's going to be gone halfway through the season, guys. Like, she's gone, and you got an old Indian lady taking the place of the incredibly untalented little white girl. Ncuti Gatwa, I was gonna say Ncuti because that's the way that it looks. Old British Doctor makes his first appearance as the Doctor. As the 15th Doctor in the sci-fi series Doctor Who. He isn't wearing any pants. He's wearing a dress in a gay club dance. Like, we've already seen him as the Doctor in 2 episodes, in fact, when the Bi generation occurred, and there was a Christmas special that nobody watched, but he's out there. Like, I want you to forget his first appearance in the 60th anniversary special released in December. The previous Doctor, played by series icon David Tennant. Yeah. Thank God you still have the memories of the 10th Doctor, because the 14th Doctor, oh boy, less said about that the better, subverts the show's long-standing practice of regeneration. Yeah, because they want to make a Whoniverse. I wish I was joking with that hack name. By generating the Doctor so that you could have all the lineages of all of the previous Doctors. So this is BBC's a grandiose idea where they can go ahead and bring back all of your favorite iconic Doctors to tell a bunch of different stories, because guess what? Now they can all happen thanks to the Bi generation. But you think you're going to be getting Matt Smith back? You're out of your mind. Peter Capaldi, he won't even say the words Doctor Who anymore. David Tennant, some of his recent statements indicates that he's going to be done with the franchise for a hot second. And Christopher Eccleston, I mean, come on. But hey, I hear Jodie Whittaker's still looking for work, so good luck with that. Instead of simply transforming into the next Doctor, he literally splits himself in half. Yes, so David Tennant exercises all the black out of him. Weird. Bringing Gatwa's Doctor into the world alongside him. In the process, the two divide the clothes of Tennant's Doctor between them, leaving Gatwa with nothing but a dress shirt and a pair of tidy whities. Great. So Tennant gets the pants and the socks, and Gatwa got the underwear and the shirt. Cool. But instead of reading the rest of this tripe from Variety, which just all reads as a fluff piece, there's a couple of recounts and some highlights from that interview that I think are definitely worth diving into. Doctor Who showrunner Russell T Davies admits to using show to propagandize sodomy and acts of grave depravity to children as young as 6. Oh yeah, we know. We've seen and we reviewed the anniversary specials. Like, they were all trash and it was all propaganda. Doctor Who showrunner Russell T Davies admitted to using this show to propagandize, yes, the things that we already talked about. In an interview with Variety to promote the upcoming show, Variety's Elise Schaefer writes, "There's a criticism that Doctor Who is a show that appeals to children," which, yes, but then at the same time, when it's written well, guess what? Children's programming, like, I hate to evoke their name, especially in current light, but Disney, especially during the Renaissance, Pixar's golden age, they were written for children, but enjoyed by everybody, because guess what? The writing was sound. But yes, there's a criticism that Doctor Who is a show that appeals to children, and that a queer actor playing the Doctor will reach more kids than ever with his new home on Disney Plus, which is a disturbing idea to homophobes. What? Davies sees the show's wider reach as an opportunity to open people's minds. Yeah, guess what? There's been gay people in Hollywood for a very long time. Nobody cared about it because they didn't make it their central identifying characteristic. See, where it starts to become a problem is when somebody comes out and goes, "I'm gay, and you better accept that." And then they keep on reinforcing it, and then they keep on trying to ram it down your throat. If you just go, "No, can you just go back to the storytelling?" And then they start to scream homophobe. Yeah, that's when you just end up turning people off, which is exactly what happened during your 60th anniversary specials. She then quotes Davies, who says, I think if you're 6 years old, you don't care, not at all, but nonetheless, the world darkens. And I do think the world is darkening around queer rights. Where specifically? Because Saudi Arabia had taken a gigantic L by letting women drive. That's, not exactly the case. Where's that? Can anybody point to anything specifically? There is a joy, a celebration, and there's community. Joy, celebration, I don't know, complaining and conquering, tomato, whatever you say. He added, when you're 12 years old and just beginning to work out who you are, 62 years old, and, and you've never been who you are, or 61 years old like I am, and beginning to worry about where we are in society, there's a hero out there cutting his way through the universe, looking damn good in his suits and doing it all with a laugh and a smile. Yeah, but he can't act. That's like a big problem. He doesn't have the temperament or the disposition to be the Doctor. He's just Ncuti Gatwa. And Ncuti Gatwa is a tiny Nigerian gay guy. He's not the Doctor. Earlier in the interview, Davies noted he specifically wants to target a younger audience, explaining, the one thing I keep seeing now is the fragility of mental health of young people, so I want to take advantage of that. It's that, like, there's a nervousness about it in the air right now, so there's a hero I want for them. If that younger audience is feeling so much, I want the Doctor to feel it on screen as well, he elaborated. Actress Millie Gibson previously told The Independent that this show is going to attract a lot of Gen Z viewers. Well, it's not. The point detailed, there's so many controversial elements to this season, as a good sort of controversy as what we need to see on our tellies. To just come back around because they didn't highlight this specific line from the interview itself, and this really does summarize the disconnect that's going to be happening, because we already know, okay, 7.9 million viewers for the Christmas special, which is lower than every other Christmas special during the run of New Who. Every single one of the 60th anniversary shows continued to lose audience. When you had the most popular, when you have the most beloved Doctor back in the role for 3 episodes, you couldn't maintain an audience. Like, it's done, Johnny. It's absolutely done. You pair back the most popular Doctor with the series writer who brought the show back from the grave, only to, I don't know, desecrate and piss on the corpse? Like, what are we doing, man? Although Gatwa's groundbreaking casting was met with much praise. Here we go, guys, strap in. Or in Gatwa's case, strap on. There were, of course, some haters. No. Everybody was looking at it and going, I guess you could do a Black Doctor and we'll give it a shot. But then we seen it in action. It's like, oh God, the only shot that you want to take is to the throat. Gatwa's message to the naysayers is simple. Don't watch. Turn off the TV. Go and touch grass, please, for God's sake. Yep, cool. That's the best thing that you want to do, especially with your brand new season that you're just trying to make work, coming out in less than a month, a couple of weeks' time at this point. You're telling people, don't watch, don't turn off the TV. You're not trying to win back. You're not trying to ingratiate yourself to the audience. No. There's some haters that are out there, and I don't want you to watch our show. It's not, okay, cool. Allow me to win over you as the new Doctor. You grew up liking Doctor Who. You're a big fan of the franchise. You might think that, okay, a Black Doctor's a bridge too far. A gay Doctor's a bridge too far. You don't like any of that stuff. I understand. But you know what? I'm really passionate about this franchise. I really like the role, and I think that Russell T Davies is writing some excellent stuff right here. Give us an opportunity. Give us a chance. You might be a long disconnected fan, but you know what? When we come back in May, just give us one episode. Because I think our premiere episode of this brand new series is going to be fantastic. Okay, Millie Gibson is just going to knock it out of the park in her role. We have some incredible stories to tell and allow us to entertain you. But no, you don't want to take a magnanimous approach. You just want to take a divisive approach. And that's what ended up driving people away from the franchise to begin with. So congratulations. You signed your own death warrant, as if it wasn't already clear enough that Doctor Who is dead. Now you're just shoveling dirt on what's left of the franchise. Season 2, Series 14. It's not going to be the last one. Already been commissioned for a second, but does it go any further than that? Yeah, I think 2025 is going to be the year of the death of the Doctor. So with all that said, thank you all very much for the gift of your time. I've been Don Consuelo. I want you to follow your gut and get after it. Take care, everyone.